Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before fall. Proverbs 16:18. Hi, and welcome to Powerful Verses Brief Reflections. There was a guy named John who was a great athlete and a great basketball player. He once went with his team to a district match on a 3-on-3 basis. He was so full of himself that he refused to go to any practice match before that. So once in court, during the first match, he wore a new pair of sneakers and a new set of dress. He was so happy and so full of pride that he went on to boast his looks and everything. Once the game started, he played in a very marvelous way and he scored most of the points and he got the team to win. Everybody was boasting about his game and they were all praising him. All this went up into his head. He was more proud than ever. But at the second match, things started to change. The opponents started showing the real game. They came with new strategies that John's team could not handle because they had not been working as a team, because it was just John playing his game without acknowledging his team. So during second match, things went out of control and they lost the match. He was so angry on the fellow teammates and he was criticizing and he was calling out names and he was just telling them it was just because of these people that they got to lose. The coach called John and the team aside just before the third match and they started to advise John to play as a team, to cooperate with his team. But John did not listen to the coach and started to criticize the team and started to criticize the coach even, saying that this is not a good team that he had given him. When the match started, the things got even worse. He could not cooperate with the team and get to score even 1 point. Eventually, the team lost. He was furious at this point and he was calling out names and he was throwing things around and his tantrums were too much. Lucifer was a worship leader in God's court, but the pride that got into his head made him fall from God's presence to the dungeons below. We may have talents, we may have gifts, but as long as we acknowledge that the gifts and the talents are from God and it is grace that we are able to excel in few areas in our life, everything will be fine. But the day when we start thinking it is I, when we start putting me, myself, ourselves to God, then our doomsday starts. Let not pride or haughty spirit get into our heart or mind. Amen.